Tip-off goes to Houston. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the Rockets. Beverly and Harden man the backcourt. Trevor Ariza out there with Montejunas. And it's Howard in at the 5 down low. Trevor Ariza last season with perhaps the best campaign, Steve, of his 10-year career.
Yeah, he played starters minutes, shot a career-high three-point percentage. I think a lot of it, Kevin, was just the combination of playing with good bigs and then also John Wall's emergence as a great point guard. Ariza had a lot of open looks last year.
Wade misses. The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Williams for 3. Ariza with the rebound. Miami on defense. Beverly dishes to Montejunas. He feeds it to Beverly. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And here is Chalmers. Launches a 3. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Wade. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
I think they gave him a little too much room there. I mean, that was all he needed to rise up and punch that one down.
Yeah, he's going to jump at those chances, guys.
Yeah, that's what he does. He is a high flyer.
The quick look, no good that time.
Well, 2 seasons ago, the Heat were rolling. They won a franchise record 66 games. 27 of those came consecutively. Last season, they managed the regular season. They knew they had to pace themselves in an effort to try to win the 3rd straight championship.
And the jam by Harden.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
And the shot is good. And last season, I'd say, guys, the Heat more or less just conceded that #1 seed to the Pacers.
Yeah, almost like a marathon runner. You know, they just didn't want to burn out early, so they just kind of found their pace throughout the season. And they weren't worried too much about the home seed. They were concerned more with their own health. And I thought Eric Spoelstra handled all of those dynamics perfectly.
The Heat making a switch here. Haslam's checked in. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's Harden with the drive. And the basket good. Harden's got 8.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Got a piece of it. In low to Howard. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Whiteside's checked in for Williams. Granger comes in for Lou Aldang. Ennis, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Cole subbed in for Mario Chalmers. The Rockets also changing it up. Joey Dorsey's checked in for Howard. Smith comes in for Montejunas. And it's Brewer in for James Harden. As you might have expected them to be, Clark, the Rockets were very good on the road.
Well, with the way that team was comprised with multiple threats on the floor offensively, it's no surprise to see them excel on the road.
The Heat trail by 9. Granger with the ball. Now Smith defending.
Well, he had that tight separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
Offensive rebound. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
Well, Josh Smith, one of the league's most versatile defenders. He's very strong and athletic. And he can guard either threes or fours, which gives your defense a lot of options.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Rockets leading by 6. Here's Terry. That's good.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Granger drives in. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
I'm sure they're satisfied with that possession, guys. Very nice shot that time.
Terry kicks to Dorsey. Here's Brewer. Phenomenal buzzer beater!
You gotta love seeing nothing but zeros on the clock when that ball tickles the twine.
Oh, man.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The Rockets on top. They lead by 8. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Rockets.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
They've got Norris Cole. Danny Granger out there with Ennis. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Napier in the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Dwight Howard, of course, signing with Houston last season, he felt the Rockets gave him the best chance to win, saying, "This is a great spot for me, a great town, a great organization. All these young guys are ready, and they were missing one piece. All I've got to do is win now. I'm in the right situation." Kevin, certainly no misgivings on leaving L.A.
The Rockets with an exciting team, Doris. Thanks.
You know, when you're coming off a championship, actually make that 2 consecutive championships, it's even more okay to be more concerned about the postseason than the regular season. Trying to figure out how to manage the regular season. And the Heat clearly took that approach, or at least it seemed that.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Anderson, he's checked in for Whiteside. Williams comes in for Danny Granger. Luol Deng is checked in for Ennis. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Norris Cole. There's the pass to Napier. Williams dishes to Wade. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Wade's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, what you said about the Heat, beyond the resting of key guys, they seem to be more concerned about the process of things than the result during the season.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for the Heat. 20 seconds on the shot. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Beverly's checked in. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
And especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets, that pushes this lead up instead of going the other way.
Well, the Heat had no real reason to be concerned with results. It'd be nice for them to win, but they knew they were expected, Clark, to get to the finals again.
And there really wasn't anybody they feared. I mean, they might have ended second in the conference, but they played the season perfectly to set themselves up for the postseason. This season will be an interesting test, as there is a much tougher road for this group to be able to navigate to go deep into the playoffs. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
The Heat making a switch here. Haslam's checked in. Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Rockets. Wade kicks to Haslam. Miami no good on that time either.
It's It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that.
Williams for three. That one goes. Count it. Williams has got 8 points.
They are absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook perfect.